Hello and welcome to another video, and today, as you can see, we're on MotoGP 19 once again, and we are here for at last the first challenge. We're here at Misano, and since it is obviously the home Grand Prix, Valentino Rossi, the really true home Grand Prix, very close to his actual hometown, of course, we're going to be playing as him today. Also, we saw Alex Rins was on pole there, so it seems to be that Rins and Rossi always seem to be probably the best two in qualifying when we do these challenges. So let's quickly swap onto the hard rear tyre. I think I'll keep a soft on the front just for the stability of it, but I hope it doesn't wear out. We've got 14 laps ahead of us, so let's just get straight into it.
All the riders have taken their places on the start.
No messing around today. Wait for the lights to go out. Lights out and away we go. Bit of spin from the rear tyre there. Not a bad start. I haven't played the game since I recorded my last video, so I should be dialed into the track maybe, but probably not because it's been a few days. Past both the KTMs, well, we passed Pole anyway now. Oh, big crash! Alright. So Zarco has just cleared out a bit of a path for us, which has helped us through. Took it to 11th, took inside of Quartararo as we brake for Rio. Aleix Espargaro again up the order. Quartararo just kind of shoved him out the way a little bit. Definitely going to help us out a little bit. Argus dive it underneath Cal, we're past Cal. Mir has got a bit wide, but Cal's back underneath again. Cal's corner cut a little bit. We've gone around the outside of Cal, we're up into 7th place. It's been a fantastic opening lap. I'm sure Rossi would be very happy if he had this kind of start, although I suppose he wouldn't want to be starting down the back anyway. Up the inside goes Crutchlow off myself. Oh, Mir's just run me into Crutchlow. So it's a bit like Bruno again. Mir sort of diving. Lorenzo's down now. So we're back down to 8th place, even though we actually made a move on Dovizioso. Dovi's not had a good start at all, but this on the Mir we go. Oh, there's a crash overhead. Petrucci's down. That's forced Rins wide. So let's give Marquez the lead. Marquez has the lead. I think that's Miller in second. Vinales in third. Trying to go on the outside of Cal here. I don't think it's going to really work. Just about making it stick there. So we're past Cal, we're up into 5th. It's been a fantastic start, just like at Silverstone. Absolutely amazing. The AI seeming pretty weak. Is 120% AI as well. We've run a bit wide. Oh, it's allowed Mir and Crutchlow through. Mir has lost the position again, but we are now behind Crutchlow again. So we're going to have to make another move on him. After our last one was pretty good, so I think we'll be able to top that, but we'll cut back for a bit of a later exit. He's not had the best exit out there. I said later exit, I meant later apex. But he's not had a good exit, but it's enough to keep us behind for now. Oh, I think Miller's just took the lead. I think Miller has just taken the lead from Marquez. Yes, he has. So hopefully that will slow the pace down a little bit. I'm not saying that Miller is slow, but he probably can't quite run the speed of Marquez, and that's a really weird line for the AI there to break into Rio once again. Just got to try and concentrate on the riding now. We go on Crutchlow. We're going to go to the outside because he's don't even know what he's doing, but I couldn't go to the inside just because of what he was doing. Doing something weird. He was sort of all over the place. So we're still behind him, but maybe we'll go look into the Tramonto maybe. That's where we had to look at Mir, but we couldn't quite do it, so maybe we'll have to do a repeat of the move from last time. He's run a bit wide on the exit of Tramonto actually. Yeah, he's got awful drive. Around the outside we go once again. Back up into 5th place. Rins looks like he's looking for a move on Vinales, our teammate. So we go through Curvone. Rins seems to have dropped off Vinales because he was on the inside, so I had to back out a little bit. It's allowed us to catch up, but we ran a bit wide. Crutchlow might be coming back up the inside. Into the hairpin. Crutchlow has just dive bombed us. He's ran wide, we cut back underneath him. Took his front wheel away from him a little bit there, because I wasn't happy about the dive bomb. He dives us again, but round the outside we go. It's going to be difficult to keep this position if he keeps going for all these moves. Into the last corner we go. He tried to have another look there, but we took a better line, so we should be able to gap him a little bit before the first corner. Looks like Marquez is sort of looking for a way around the outside of Miller there. Looking inside of Rins, a bit like we did on Mir. Oh, we've properly pushed Rins there. Marquez has dived back at the inside of Vinales. Is he going to make it stick? Well, yeah, he's actually kept it because Vinales took some weird line out of Tramonto there. Crash behind, Espargaro's down. So that's both KTMs crashing so far. Oh, not a good one for them. Around the outside of Vinales, we've actually made that stick, similar to what we did to Crutchlow earlier on in the race. So that's 2 places in a lap, even though we got struck behind Cal for about 2 laps. A little bit of a track extension there. Don't want to be doing that too many times. I will have to probably give the place back to the AI. I know obviously the game doesn't award that as a penalty. Well, actually it does if you have it on the strict setting, I think. But I don't have it on that because I just get penalties all the time. I'd rather give myself a self-inflicted penalty. So Miller leads, Marquez second, myself obviously playing as Valentino in third. We've just done the fastest lap of the race as well there, 32. I didn't see the point, I think it was 0.6 maybe. Then I was too busy focusing on Marquez in front of us. Seems to be struggling a little bit now. Obviously Vinales attacked him on the previous lap. Well, he was actually successful in getting through, just Marquez was pretty realistically, to be fair, snapped straight back at him and made sure that he didn't keep the position. But we've got a really good run on Marquez here. We're going to have to, well, probably just go do what Vinales did on the previous. I put the inside, a bit of contact there. I felt quite a bit of vibration through the controller. Oh, Marquez sort of sat behind because it's a bit of a block pass. But Rins has now passed Vinales, so Vinales is struggling a bit there. But we're now up into second position, and Jack Miller is the target. Marquez 7/10 behind. He's lost a big amount of time there. We've got a good exit. Mir's down. But meanwhile, we go past Miller for the lead. So on lap 4 of this race, oh, I thought it was more than lap 4, I'm not going to lie. But we are now up into the lead of the race, of the San Marino GP. The circuit will absolutely go mad as we take the lead there. Around the outside of Miller as well, on a straight no less. Dovizioso down in 15th place. I mean, Petrucci's crashed. Petrucci's had a crash already in this race. Obviously he had a crash with Rins earlier on in the race. And he's overtaken Dovi. Dovi had an appalling start. We're just on another fast lap of the race there, 31.8, sorry. So we're definitely getting into the groove a bit now. Okay, we just picked up a bit of a penalty there. I'd say that's fair because we went on the green. So we've got to watch out for that. It's only 2/10, but it could be crucial if the tyre wear's pretty bad or if I make some mistakes. 2/10 could be exactly what I need, so we've got to watch out for that. But I don't think I really gained 2/10 from that, but I suppose it's a deterrent, isn't it? Oh! Jack's down. Jack is down. Okay, so Jack Miller's fell out of second place, which has put Crutchlow up into second. That's pretty major for the championship. Well, not for the championship, for the race. I've now got a 7.5 second lead from that. I had about 7 already, but I guess it's given me about another half second-ish. See, because Crutchlow's probably half second behind Miller. But yeah, Miller's crashed out of second place. Not a good day for Ducati. So into the last corner we come now. Yes, literally nothing else happened other than that Miller crash after we overtook Miller. So towards the line we go. I can't do a wheelie apparently, that's been unfortunate. Over the line. Pretty decent lap on the last lap as well, especially considering we slowed down a bit.
Podium awards ceremony, let's take a look at the final MotoGP race results.
So in the end then, we did manage to do the last to first challenge. We won by 7.5 seconds, even though we had the 2/10 penalty, so it was 7.7 seconds really. With Crutchlow in second, Rins managing to get Marquez. He must have got him like on the last lap or something. In third place there, fourth place for Marquez himself, fifth for Vinales, and unfortunately for Miller after his crash, only ending up with sixth. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy that video. It was pretty fun for me carving through the pack, but after lap 4, I must admit it was a bit boring because I just had to do 10 laps on my own out front. But you know what, I quite enjoyed it. Obviously the 31.8 was the fastest lap. The fastest lap of the AI, like 32. See this Morbidelli, if you look in 7th place there, 33.0. I never even dipped into the 33s in the whole race. So every lap I did, maybe except the first one, was quicker than Morbidelli's fastest lap. So that's how the sort of gaps came out. So let's see where everyone else came. Dovi was really disappointed in 9th. I think I might have made a comment about it at some point, but I don't remember if I did. That he was battling with Petrucci, and Petrucci got collected. Well, he had a crash with Mir. Dovi has beaten both of them just about there. But yeah, obviously Petrucci and Mir had that crash. There was that big turn 1 pile up. I think think Lorenzo and Espargaro might have both crashed twice there, but it's Pol Espargaro 40 seconds off the pace there, struggling quite a bit. But like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Obviously we'll be back for a race against Pol hopefully on Saturday, and it'll be at the same track again, so that'll be 3 Misano videos in a row, but you know, what can you do? It's nice, that's just how it is. But like I said, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this one. I know I've said that about 4 times now, so I'll end it here, so I'll see you in the next video.
This rider has been able to impose a frantic pace on today's race, and now he and his mechanics are rightly going to party. He fought hard, he gave us a great race, and now he's enjoying his win. The highest step of the podium is Valentino Rossi's today.